What's going on, YouTube? I know it's been forever since I posted a video. I'm so sorry. There's just a lot going on in my personal life, and I'm just a little behind, and I've been working a lot, and I'm sorry, but I have a lot of stuff filmed, and I will start posting regularly again. So I just finished a workout with Veronica, and it was fantastic. I obviously showered since then. Glute, like leg, hamstring workout. I'm already like shaking and feeling like I'm definitely gonna be sore. So enjoy the workout. Let me know what you think, and see you next time. All right, so if you saw this on my Instagram, I did post it a little while back. This is what's called glute activation, and I do this for 5-10 minutes before every single leg workout. And then what that does is kind of wake up your glutes. You don't use them very often on like a day-to-day basis, so you kind of have to like I said, like wake them up, get them a little activated so that they can be used throughout your whole workout. This one here is my favorite, my absolute favorite. It's like a wide diagonal, and you want to make sure that you're using a pretty heavy band. And I don't do the same amount of like reps and sets every time. I just do them until I feel warmed up, like I feel like my glutes are on freaking fire, which they are. So on this particular day, I think I did like 3 sets maybe of all this stuff. But it's really just until you can feel it and everything. I'm gonna go right over, and the key with this next one here is you want to make sure you kind of hold for a second or two at the top. If you see I'm doing there, like see, like hold 1, 2, and that's really what's going to get you the burn, the warm up. They're awesome. Like honestly, you can even do this as a full workout with the bands because they're so freaking tough. Maybe I'll do that. If you guys want to do that, let me know, comment below, and I can do like a whole resistance band hip circle workout. So here we just wanted to do a little more warm up and, you know, kind of activate our entire legs. And it's kind of nice because squats are a compound movement, so they're working out your entire body pretty much, your core, your back a little bit, your arms, not so much. But so here what we did is we took the same band and put it around and did a very lightweight and tried to go pretty low, ass to the grass. And then at the top, you want to do ugly butts and squeeze, and that's what's going to get you the full range of motion, and that's what's going to give you the best results in your glutes. And if you do that ugly butt squeeze at the top. Feels weird doing it, but just do it, I promise. You'll get the results that you want. It just takes a little while. Also, for these, I'm in a wide stance with my toes pointed out because that will target my glutes more than my quads or hamstrings or anything like that. Moving on, we kind of wanted to do an entire Smith machine workout, but we did give up after like 3 or 4 exercises. But here what we did was a curtsy lunge. I actually really like doing these on the Smith machine because I can really like put my foot, so if you can't really see from this angle, but the further out you put your front foot, the more you're going to feel it in your glutes. So I'm not standing straight up. My foot's probably, I'd say like a foot in front of me. And I even like lift my toes up a little bit so I make sure I'm only pressing through my heels. And again, that's what's going to target your glutes, which is what we were trying to do during this workout. Curtsy lunges are fantastic. You can do tons of variations of them. You can do dumbbells, you can do a regular barbell. But like I said, you can see right here, I'm not standing straight up, and that's really why I like using the Smith machine. And then moving on into the next Smith machine workout. These are leg presses, but they're laying leg presses. And the reason I like these more is because they do target your hamstrings more, and you can push pretty heavy weight. If you do the ones where you're sitting down, you tend to work your quads more. My quads are very dominant, and so I try almost not to isolate them, and that's why I prefer doing them like this. The number one trick you want to make sure you're doing for these leg presses is do not lock your knees out. You see right there at the top? Do not lock them out. That can be really bad for your joints, and you can really get injured doing that. So if you see even there, I got a little tired, but I did not straighten my legs and rest like that. And then I think this is the last Smith machine exercise that we did. We did need a little help with each other because on the Smith machine there's no like stopper, and it's like super hard to twist the bar and get it off the block while you're doing this, which is why Veronica's helping me here. But I've shown these before. What you really want to make sure you're doing is, well, what I do is I don't like to come all the way down. I like to keep my leg kind of at parallel and higher. And the reason being, again, is because I've noticed that once I drop below that and do more of like a full range of motion, that I'm not targeting my glutes and I'm targeting more so my quads, which, like I said, I don't want to do. But these are fantastic for glute isolation exercise. And you really can like do a pretty lightweight. I think we have 10s on there and you can seriously feel it. I honestly don't think I've ever gone higher than 15s, I think. And even that's a little struggle. You want to make sure you get your form down before you start increasing your weight, or else you're not going to be targeting the muscles that you want to target. But then after this, we were like, oh, we can't do this Smith machine anymore. And so what we did is these straight leg deadlifts, but again, make sure you do not lock out your knees. These are amazing. Usually when I do straight leg deadlifts, I use like a barbell, and I feel it very much in my hamstrings, which is where you're kind of supposed to feel it. When I do it on this landmine, I feel it so much more in my glutes and my hamstrings, but my glutes are on freaking fire. I love this exercise, and I do it probably like every other leg workout just because I do love it so much, and it's so effective. Moving on, this is probably my top favorite glute exercise. What we decided to do on these sets was a slow close back together, so you're keeping that strain on your glutes. And oh my god, whenever I do these and I do them slow like this, I always get sore. But it's really cool because you can push like a pretty heavy weight, and I really like doing that because it's awesome. Here I think I'm doing 205, maybe 220, I'm not sure. But really burn out on these. Like, I like to do these last because they are so tough and you get such a good burn from them. Just make sure you stay in a squatted position because that's what's going to give you the best results. Oh my god. So on this, we decided to do this burnout. Veronica showed this to me and I've never done them before. So what we did is 2 sets of this for a minute, and we would just kind of go open and close with our bands on, and then at the end we would hold it for 10 seconds. This was crazy. Oh my god. I think we even say at the end, like, this is so nuts. Like, holy crap. It is so tough, especially because we both have some pretty heavy bands on. So I definitely suggest that. I definitely suggest having music on, which is why I'm holding my phone like that, because we were filming with her phone. But it's pretty crazy. My legs were shaking by probably about this point, but I highly suggest trying this. And I mean, if you don't want to do it with a band, just do it without a band, or just hold the wall sit. But I liked these again because they're targeting the glutes and not just your quads, which most wall sits do just your quads.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As always, thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will keep putting workouts up. Oh, that was good, right? Try it. And I'm going to Mexico soon, so you're gonna get a fun vlog for that too. So thank you guys so much. I love you. Mwah. Have a great day.